following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Fargo-Moorhead baseball tournament. It's July 1st, and it's been a couple of weeks off here for me, and but I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I certainly enjoy being back. And I want to say thanks to Eric and Riley and Andrew and Chris and Brad and a couple of others I may have forgotten about, Annika, Bob, for helping us out while I was away on all of our broadcasts between the Stars, West Fargo, Dakota Fusion, all that good stuff. So we're ready to go here. We're moments away from the opening pitch here between the Post 400 Stars and the Southeast Twins, located out of Minnesota. These two teams played yesterday, and it was a 12-8 victory for the Post 400 Stars. So the Twins will look to bounce back here in this one against the Post 400 Stars, and the Stars will look to get the sweep. The Stars 2-0 in pool play, and they will look to go 3-0, and they'll have one more game against Manitoba coming up at it was scheduled for 4 o'clock, but rumor has it that the Manitoba game at the other field hasn't started yet, so I'm going to guess that we might be at like 4:30, 5 o'clock start for that second game instead of a 4 o'clock start. So just keep that in mind. Make a little mental note on that if you'd be so kind to do so. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups here for these two teams. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, and that'll be the Southeast Twins. Let me check something here. All right, I forgot to enter a position for one of the Twins, but I got it now. Top of the order here for the Southeast Twins will be batting 1, 2, and 3. The shortstop, number 11, Mitch Himpelspec. The center fielder, number 23, Callum Hollinger. The catcher, number 20, Carter Beck. And then the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6, will be the right fielder, Brody Dorrance. The designated hitter, Nathan Yunick. The first baseman, Spencer Copeland. The left fielder, Dylan Fry, will be batting 7th. Batting 8th will be Mason Fichtner, the third baseman, and batting 9th will be the second baseman, Cabe Phillips. And then on the mound, and not batting, will be number 17, Sutter Balog. Will be, and that's your lineup for the Southeast Twins. For the Post 400 Stars, they'll look like this. Batting 1, 2, 3, second baseman Matt Bryant, designated hitter Joe Fryer, shortstop Easton Rarick, batting in the middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6. First baseman Drew Rarick, left fielder Caden Graff, and the catcher Chayton Sen. I think I got that right anyway. 7, 8, 9, third baseman Eli Mock, center fielder Oliver Luck, and right fielder Nick Hasbargen. On the mound today for the Post 400 Stars will be Kobe Hansen. It's the 30 and 15. That's 30 wins and 15 losses for the Post 400 Stars, taking on the Southeast Twins of Game 3 of the 2022 Fargo-Moorhead Baseball Tournament. We're live here on Magnitude Sports, and we're going to be back just after this break here on Magnitude. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, there's a look at Kobe Hansen. He's on the mound for the Post 400 Stars, and he'll start things off around the bases here for the Stars. Drew Eric at first, Matt Bryant at second, Easton Eric the shortstop, Eli Mock at third. You got Chayton Sen behind the plate catching, and then out in center field is Oliver Locke. To his right and left field is Caden Graff, and to Ollie's left and right field is Nick Hasbargen. Hopefully you kept up with all that here. So we'll turn down the outside microphone there to get rid of some of that music, as apparently we had 36 copyright strikes while I was gone over the games that other people did not mute the music on. So hopefully that bill isn't too high, and and we can resolve that here moving forward. So stepping up to the plate here for the Southeast Twins is Mitch Himplesbeck. And that will get us ready for the first inning of play. 12:58, excuse me, as the pitch comes in for strike number one here to Himplesbeck, and now it's strike number two to Himplesbeck. Once again, Southeast Twins in the red and the Post 400 Stars in their blue jerseys, and Himplesbeck will knock that one out towards Easton Rarick. He will scoop it up and fire it over for the out. It's a 6-3 ground out for Himplesbeck, and that's 1 up, 1 down here for the Southeast Twins. That'll bring up Callum Hollinger. See, our camera here is a little bit tight, not quite as easy to move it around as needed. And that first pitch will just miss for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Hollinger. On deck is Carter Beck. Try and say that 3 times fast. I bet you can do it successfully. 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1 here to Hollinger. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Once again, Carter Beck is on deck. If we can get past Beck, we'll see Brody Dorrance this inning possibly as well. There's another strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here to Hollinger. The Stars 2-0 in pool play. They picked up a 4-2 win over Tri-City Red back in Game 1. At 2:30 yesterday, and then in the second game they would play these same Southeast Twins and pull off a 12-8 victory. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and the pitch is low and in for ball 3. So now full count here to Hollinger with Beck on deck. 1 minute into the ball game so far here, and Kobe Hansen on pitch number 7. And he will see that one fouled off, and he'll get pitch number 8. So remain a full count. And that one's ripped down the third base line, ricocheted off the glove of Mock to Rarick, and Rarick fires it over, but not in time, and Hollinger's on with an infield single. That was a hard hit ball down the third base line there. Eli Mock dived to keep it from going into left field. And on the dive, the ball would ricochet off his glove, roll right into the glove of Easton Rarick. He had a good position to throw it. But Hollinger, just a little bit speedy, and was able to make it to the base on time, and he's safe at first as a result. And that'll bring up Carter Beck now. Going to the books as an infield hit. No balls and a strike. And out and right up the middle and into center field. Easton Rarick tried to snag it out of midair with his glove, but just a little bit out of his reach, and an A for effort there for Easton Rarick. But now 2 runners are on base on back-to-back hits, and that brings up Brody Dorrance. So 2 hits in the game and 2 runners on here for the Southeast Twins. And that's why I couldn't hear anything. The mute button was on. Got it. Okay. Now things sound a lot better in my headphones. So fairly decent leadoff on first there for Carter Beck. And the first pitch comes in low for a ball here to Brody Dorrance. Nathan Yunick is on deck with 1 away and 2 runners on here in the top of the first for the Southeast Twins. Colby Hansen will fire back to second. The ball goes into center field, and he's going to try for third. And now the throw comes over to third, and he's out at third base. Ah, man, that was close. And Hollinger looking to appeal a little bit on that, but it was very, 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 very close. But what a throw from Oliver Luck. And he got it over to Eli Mock just in the nick of time, and that's 2 away, and they take care of the lead runner as a result. After all of that, the pitch came across for a ball, and it's 1-0, and now I think 1-1. I'm not sure. I missed that last pitch. It's at least 1-0. And there's a strike. And 2 balls and a strike, I believe. Okay, now it's 2-1. So it's an 8-5 on the throw out at third. Carter Beck advances to second base on the play, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Brady Dorrance. With 2 out and a runner on second. And what could have been a terrible error by catcher Chayton Sen resulted in a fabulous play by Oliver Luck in center field. And now they'll walk Dorrance. And I thought I was a pitch behind, but apparently so was everybody else. So runners on first and second once again. Nathan Yunick, the batter now. Here's Colby Hansen, steps up for pitch number 16. Now he'll spin towards second. And the pitch is fouled away down the third base line. I want to say hi to Jim, watching from Denver, North Carolina. Apparently there's an issue with being able to chat in the YouTube chat. I'll take a look at that between innings, Jim. Thank you for letting me know about that. Fouled away for a strike, 0-1 here to the batter, Nathan Yunick. And that one will be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. So 2 outs, 2 runners on, and an 0-2 count here to Yunick. Spencer Copeland is on deck. Yunick and Copeland represent batters 5 and 6 in the lineup here for the Southeast Twins. They had the dark blue uniforms on yesterday, and that one's going to be ripped into right field, and that will be good to score Carter Beck from second as he will round the bases and touch up on home plate. And that's 1-0 in favor of the Southeast Twins on an RBI single to put runners on the corners here for the Twins by Nathan Yunick out into right field, and that brings up Spencer Copeland. So runners on the corners, 0-1 here to Spencer Copeland. And a 1-0 lead here for the Southeast Twins. And Hansen delivers the pitch in for strike 2. And it's an 0-2 count here to Copeland with 2 away and 2 runners on. We're 8 minutes into the ball game. We'll see if Colby Hansen can knock out Copeland here on a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and strand those 3 runners on base, only giving up the 1 run. And he will not do that. And Unick will take off for second. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now with 2 away. Now 2 runners in scoring position, and a strike here by Hansen's bigger than ever. Got the corner. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. They'll leave the 2 stranded on base in scoring position, and we'll go to the middle of the first. It is a 1-0 game, and the Stars will exchange their gloves for the bats. And they'll be batting next when they return from the break here on Magnitude Sports.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, there's Sutter Balog on the mound there for the Southeast Twins. Around the bases for the Twins, you got Spencer Copeland at first, Cade Phillips at second, Mitch Himplesbeck at short, Mason Fichtner at third, and Carter Beck behind the plate catching. And then in the outfield, you have Callum Hollinger in center, Brody Doranson right, and Dylan Frey in left. And stepping up to the plate here for the Post 400 Stars is Matt Bryant to lead things off in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch will miss outside for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Matt Bryant. Matt Bryant, Joe Fryer, Easton Rarick. Those will be the first 3 as the wind starts to pick up just a little bit here at Starion Bank Field in Fargo on a sunny day of day 2 of the 2022 Fargo-Moorhead baseball tournament. That pitch will come across for ball number 2. And a 2-0, quick 2-0 count here to Matt Bryant with Joe Fryer on deck. And now it's ball 3. 3 pitches and 3 balls here for Sutter Balog. And Balog will wind up, deliver the 3-0, and he will get the walk. It's a 4-pitch walk to Matt Bryant, and that puts him on first, and that'll bring up Joe Fryer. So Joe Fryer will walk up to the plate to his walk-up music here, and so the tying run for the Stars is on base. Once again, this was a 12-8 game yesterday. 20 runs scored between the 2 teams combined. And the first 5 pitches here from Balog have all been balls. 5 balls, no strikes on 5 pitches. Or 12 minutes into the ball game. Here's the pitch. There, he got his first strike, 1-1. Well, if you're tuning in, cheering on the Twins, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. And hope that you enjoy the broadcast regardless of the result of the scoreboard. And that one chopped foul down the third base side, and that'll be good for strike 2. So 5 balls and 2 strikes on 7 pitches here for Balog. And the 1-2 is drilled foul. It'll remain 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. To the batter, Joe Fryer. On deck is Easton Rarick. And that pitch will miss inside and will be knotted up at 2 apiece. Two. Fouled off and it'll remain 2-2. Easton Rarick, Drew Rarick, if we can get that deep into the lineup. This is pitch number 11 for Balog on the mound there for the Southeast Twins. And the 2-2 pitch. And that one's popped up over the pitcher's mound. And a little toss to second to get the lead runner, Matt Bryant. Joe Fryer will reach on a fielder's choice as a result, and that'll bring up Easton Rarick. 6-4 on the toss-out, force-out on Bryant at second. And now Easton Rarick steps up to the plate with one away, and Easton Rarick has one of the home runs for one of the 3 home run hitters for the Stars this season. Unless somebody hit a home run in the last few games that I'm not aware of, but 3 home run hitters for sure this season for the Stars. 0-1 here to Easton Rarick. Balog delivers the 0-1. That one's fouled off, and it's 0-2. So a quick 0-2 count here to Easton Rarick. Drew Rarick on deck with one away. If no double plays happen, we'll see Drew Rarick for sure. Caden Graff would follow. Drew Rarick and Graff 4 and 5 in the lineup. Easton Rarick 3 in the lineup here for the Stars. This one hit out towards the shortstop there. Himpelspec, another, looks like they'll get the lead runner again. So back-to-back fielders' choices as Joe Fryer's tossed out on a 6-4 at the force out at second. And Drew Rarick will step up to the plate now. So 2 away, and a pitch for a ball to Drew Rarick. So once again, Caden Graff moves into the on-deck circle. Tying run is on first. Pitch hits the outside edge for a strike. 1-1 here to Drew Rarick. Game 1 of 2 here today from Starion Bank Field. And now the throw up to second, a little bit high, and they got him at second, and that will take care of the inning. So Drew Rarick will be the first batter in the bottom of the second as they get the stolen base. And it remains 1-0 here in favor of the Southeast Twins. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, 1-0 after 1 in favor of the Southeast Twins here over the Post 400 Stars in pool play, game 3 of pool play here at the 2022 Fargo-Moorhead Baseball Tournament. The pitch comes across for a strike. Colby Hansen on the mound once again. The batter is Dylan Fry for the Southeast Twins. Hansen, 13 strikes on 20 pitches, make that 14 on 21 as this one's popped up. Matt Bryant shuffling back, but couldn't shuffle back far enough, and it'll drop into the books for a hit. And a runner on base, and that brings up Mason Fichtner.
Number 14, the third baseman, Mason Fichtner.
Already the 4th hit of the ball game for the Southeast Twins as they tried to pick off Frey on first. Still no pitches here to Fichtner. Cade Phillips moves into the on-deck circle. Fichtner and Phillips representing batters 8 and 9 in the lineup as they try another pickoff attempt at first there on Frey. Stars looking to keep it a 1-0 game, even though they've given up 4 hits so far. The one that matters the most. There's a little pop-up, and they'll throw it to first, and they'll let the runner to second advance. So Frey advances to second on the ground out by Fichtner.
Batting 9, number 2, second baseman, Cade Phillips.
Frey moves to second, and Cade Phillips moves into the batter's box with a runner in scoring position and 1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning. And that brings the top of the order, Mitch Himmelspec, into the on-deck circle. Assuming no double plays happen, we'll see him next. Colby Hansen will set, take a glare at second, wind and deliver. And that one's going to skip away here from Chayton Sen. He'll sprue it off to his right. Colby Hansen will cover the plate. They'll stop Frey at third. And Frey will advance in a wild pitch. And it's ball 1 here to Cade Phillips. And there's a strike. 1-1 here to Phillips now. Once again, the runner on third here for the Southeast Twins is Dylan Frey. And that one's just a little bit low, and it's 2-1 here to Cade Phillips. Two-two pitch from Hansen coming up here. And the pitch is on the way, and that one's drilled into left field, and it drifts foul. So it'll remain 2-2 as Phillips will have to come back and try that one again. We're 21 minutes into the ball game. Colby Hansen, 9 balls, 18 strikes on 27 pitches. So far, we'll see if he can take care of the batting lineup here on pitch 28. No, he cannot. It's going to be outside, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one's a little high, and he'll walk him. 29 pitches through the first 9 batters.
Shortstop, number 11, Mitch Himmelspec.
Mitch Himmelspec, 0 for 1 with a ground out. Last time he was at the plate. So we return now to the top of the order. And pitch number 30 coming up here for Colby Hansen. And the pitch is on the inside, missed the edge for a ball, 1-0. Stars 30 wins, 15 losses on the season so far. Comets started their season not too long ago. Matter of fact, they're playing today. Throw out to second, now the throw back home, and it's into the backstop. And a run will score, but it comes off the backstop hard enough to keep Phillips at second base. So it's now 2-0 in favor of the Southeast Twins. 1 ball, 1 strike to Himmelspec. Make that 2 strikes. Throw back to home was just a little bit high. Had that been a little bit lower, there may have been a play at the plate. And that one comes inside, and I don't know if that was a curveball back in, but that one looked like it was going to hit Himmelspec at initial glance at it. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Hansen with a big pitch here. 2-2. Fired foul down the first base line, and it'll remain 2-2. And another big pitch here for Colby Hansen as he's looking to record that second out of the inning. Hansen will glance at second, deliver the pitch. This one's delivered right up the middle. 1 bounce, Rarick picks it up, fires it over to first, got the second out, and Phillips advances to third.
Center fielder number 23, Callum Hollinger.
Callum Hollinger will step up to the plate now with a runner on third. Twins scored a run in the top of the first and a run here in the top of the second. And now there's 2 outs, and the pitch comes in low, below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Sean Carlson, mortgage lender at Town and Country Credit Union, Close Mentor, Sinorama, and Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, to name a few. There's a strike from Colby Hansen. Hansen only with 1 Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout so far. We'll see if we can get a second one here on Hollinger to end the inning. And that one just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Hansen's lone strikeout ended the first inning of play, and we'll see if he can duplicate that here in the second inning. Just a little high, and it's 3-1. Coverage also brought to you by Jeff Weber, Gotta Go Driving School, Custom Express Car Wash, Runnings, Touchmart, Knickerbocker, and Starion Bank, along with Mike and Ike's, proud supporter of the player of the game. And there's a strike tossed by Colby Hansen. And now we have a full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes with a runner on third and 2 away. And the windup and the payoff pitch. And that one's hit hard towards third, and it'll get by Easton Rarick, but it's deflected into shallow left field. The run will score, and it'll be an infield hit. It'll be an RBI single for Hollinger.
Catcher number 20, Carter back.
So that makes it 3-0 now in favor of the Southeast Twins, and Carter back 1 for 1, single up the middle. Coach Fichtner and Chayton Sen make a walk to the mound here to top things over really quick. As they play the Dukes of Hazzard in the background. Up here in the air-conditioned Magnitude Post 400 press box. And now digging back in is Carter back. 2 away. Runner on first. Hansen delivers. Drop strike, 0-1. Usually, Colby Hansen wears the catcher's gear, but since he's on the mound, somebody else had to do catching honors, and those honors go to Chayton Sen. Pickoff attempt, it remains 0-1 to Carter back. Once again, the runner on first is Callum Hollinger. He got there on an RBI single. And this one is hit up high into left center field. And it'll drop for a hit. And rounding third from first is Hollinger, and he will score. Going to the books is an RBI double for Carter back, and the Twins jumped out to a 4-0 lead here. Brody Dorrance was walked last time he was at the plate. That one's hit up high left field, going back and going all the way back, and it's caught there by Caden Graff. Caden Graff will end the inning as the Twins get 3 more across, and they leave 1 stranded on base for a total of 3. But they now lead 4-0 on 6 hits. And now the Stars have a little bit of a hill to climb. It's still early and a lot of baseball to play. We'll see what happens when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Life is busy, and we all get distracted from time to time. But at Starion, they work hard to keep what's important to me in focus. They are continually upgrading their technology, so I can spend more time playing and less time banking. And although I can do almost all of my banking away from the branch, visiting my banker in person puts a smile on my face and reminds me they're always there for me, ready to help.
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them. And that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, welcome back. Post 400 comments at last check were up 2-0. Or maybe they were, I got to look at that. Maybe they were down 2-0. But it's a 2-0 score versus Watertown, either up or down. And the Astros are playing down in Wahpeton today against Post 20. So if we get any score updates from those games, we'll certainly pass them along to you. The batter is Drew Rarick. He has another one of the home runs this season here for the Stars. And he'll pounce this one towards third. Nice run on the grab there by Mason Fichter. He'll fire it over for the out at first, and it's a 5-3 ground out for Drew Rarick. That brings up Caden Graff.
Batting fifth, number 11, left fielder Caden Graff.
So Caden Graff will step up to the plate here as we'll mute the background music to prevent a $900 copyright strike. And I may have made up the number there. First pitch comes across for a strike there, and it's 0-1 here to Caden Graff. Chayton Sen is on deck. Update from the Comets game in Watertown, South Dakota. The Comets are leading by the score of 7-5 right now, so we'll keep you posted on that one. Once again, the Astros are playing down in Wahpeton against Wahpeton Post 20 today as well. And there's a hit out into left center field over the head of Himplespeck, the shortstop, and it'll be scooped up there by Hollinger. And it's a hit and a base hit for Caden Graff, and a runner on.
Number 9, catcher Chayton Sen.
Chayton Sen will step up to the plate now here for the Stars. Sutter Balog will toss pitch number 20 to Chayton Sen. 7 balls, 12 strikes on 19 pitches. Once again, a strike is anything that is not a ball. And that first pitch comes in for a strike, and it's 0-1 here to Chayton Sen. Chayton Sen, an equal opportunity outfield hitter. Several hits to center, a handful to left, and a few to right. 0-1. And he'll see that pitch come in a little bit high, and they'll knot up the count at a ball and a strike. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by the Knickerbocker Touchmark, Starion Bank, Runnings, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sean Carlson, Mortgage Lender, Town and Country Credit Union, Clothes Minter, and Sinorama as Chayton Sen will foul that one away to make it a 1-ball and 2-strike count. Once again, the Stars won 4-2 in the first pool play game yesterday. They would come back in the second game and defeat this very Southeast Twins team by the score of 12-8. And now they are down 4-0 as Balog gets a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for the Twins.
Number 15, third baseman Eli Mock.
That'll bring up Eli Mock after the strikeout to Chayton Sen. And Eli Mock likes left field, left center to be more specific. They'll try the pickoff attempt there on Caden Graff, who's the runner on first for the Stars. That one's fouled off. A little dribbler off to the left side of the batter's box. And that's good for a strike. So it's 0-1 here after the fouled away pitch by Eli Mock. Oliver Luck moving into the on-deck circle. Mock and Luck representing batters 7 and 8 in the lineup here for the Stars. And the 0-1 pitch in for strike 2. Nice pitch there by Balog, excuse me, I'll get it right. Nothing in 2 with 2 away and a runner on first, Caden Graff. And the Stars are down 4-0. They'd like to see a run or two here in this inning to chip away at it. They will not get that opportunity, as it is a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for Balog. And that will take care of business here in the second inning of play. They leave one stranded on base. And Nathan Unick, Spencer Copeland, Dylan Fry. Batters 5, 6, 7 due up for the Twins. When we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, 4-0, and the Twins look to extend that 4-0 lead here as we move into the top of the third. We're 35 minutes into the ball game so far. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Nathan Unick, 1-for-1, singled out into shallow right field last time he was at the plate. Here's Hansen with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Nathan Unick. Colby Hansen now on 46. Next pitch here's pitch 47. That's outside for a ball to even up the count of the ball and a strike. It's 18 balls and 29 strikes on 47 pitches. 35 minutes into the ball game. Spencer Copeland, Dylan Fry are the batters we'll see this inning in addition to Unick, who just took strike 2. Strike, ball, strike in that order on the 3 pitches thus far here from Hansen to Unick. Into the glove of Sen, and here's the 1-2 delivery, and he'll check swing it, and he's out. That's a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout number 2 for Colby Hansen, and that will put 1 out on the board, and that'll bring up the next batter, Spencer Copeland, 0-for-1. He was a victim of the first Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout tossed by Colby Hansen here in this contest. Once again, we have a second game today for you here. It will be, well, it's scheduled for 4 o'clock, but it might be closer to 4:30, 5 o'clock. They'll take on Manitoba. Manitoba's noon game at the other field got started a little bit late due to the previous game going long, and so that will more than likely mean that we'll have a late start on that 4 o'clock game unless something magical happens, like maybe a 10-run 5 type deal, and they'll shorten up the time and they can travel down here and get ready for their game here at Starion Bank Field. 2 balls and no strikes. The batter once again, Spencer Copeland, nobody out, or check that 1 out, excuse me, on the Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout by Hansen. There's another strike, swing and a miss, and it's 2-1 here for Spencer Copeland. Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Gotta Go Driving School, and Custom Express Car Wash along with Buffalo Wild Wings. Just some of the sponsors bringing you coverage today of the Stars at the 2022 Fargo-Moorhead Baseball Tournament. 3 balls and a strike now here to Spencer Copeland. Also want to say hi to Sweet Shots in Fargo and Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill hopping on the team here in the last couple of weeks, and certainly appreciate their support. Back-to-back strikes there by Colby Hansen, and it's a full count at 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way with nobody on base, 1 away, and he got it in there for the Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. It's his 3rd of the game, and that puts 2 away here for the Twins in the top of the 3rd, bringing up Dylan Fry, 1-for-1 with a single into right field last time he was at the plate. And the pitch. And that one rifled towards Easton Rarick. He picks it up on one hop, fires it over into the glove there. Drew Rarick for the out, and that ends the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning here for the Twins. And no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Stars. Oliver Luck, Nick Hasbargen, Matt Bryant due up when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We'll be right back. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, this is Oliver Luck. And the Stars look to rebound from a 4-0 deficit. And the pitch is on the way, and Luck will two-hop that one right over to the first baseman, Copeland, and it's 1 up, 1 down. One pitch, 1 out. Peak efficiency there for the Twins pitching staff. Nick Hasbargen coming up to the plate now. Nick Hasbargen's first trip to the plate here in this contest. He likes left field and right field. He has avoided center field lifetime on Magnitude Sports. Takes the first pitch there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Sweet Shots in Fargo and Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill on 25th Street in Fargo. A swing and a miss there by Hasbargen, and it's 0-2. 1 up, 1 down on one pitch. And a fouled away pitch. And it'll remain 0-2 here, and Hasbargen will stay alive for at least one more pitch. 30 pitches for Balog now, 8 balls, 22 strikes, 40 minutes into the ball game. Balog will get the signal here from Beck at the plate, wind and deliver. Outside, low and out for a ball, it's 1-2. I think he may have been sending it outside to get him to chase, but then I think it also left his hand a little awkwardly and a little bit further outside than he wanted it to. Now send it down the middle and get the Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and send Hasbargen back to the dugout. Brings up Matt Bryant as we return to the top of the order here. Matt Bryant, last time he was at the plate, was walked on 4 pitches. First pitch to Bryant, in for a strike. So after seeing 4 balls, he sees his first strike of the game, and it's 0-1 here to Matt Bryant. Once again, he was walked on 4 on his last at-bat. This one goes into the backstop. Nobody on base to take advantage of that opportunity there for the Stars, and they'll even up the count at a ball and strike. And another strike in there, 1-2. The Twins with a run on the top of the first, a run in the, or 3 runs in the top of the third, another Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout here, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Twins here in the top of the 4th. Takes care of the Stars in 6 pitches. And we'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL.
All right, it says middle of the fourth. We're actually in the top of the fourth. It's Mason Fichter. The batter. And now he'll reach base.
Second baseman number 2, Cade Phillips.
Cade Phillips walked last time he was at the plate. Pair of strikes there to Cade Phillips from Colby Hansen. Colby Hansen with 3 Buffalo Wild Wings strikeouts. We'll see if he can get the 4th one here or not. And nope, he'll just miss it, just barely missed it. But he'll have a couple more chances to try and record that 4th one. And he will not get it there. And now it's 2-2. And that one's low and in for ball 3. So an 0-2 count turns into a full count. And the payoff pitch. Fouled it off. Third base side and out of play. And payoff pitch number 2 on the horizon here. And that walk brought to you by Jet Bombers in North Fargo.
Shortstop number 11, Mitch Hemmelsbeck.
Mitch Hemmelsbeck, 0 for 2. A couple of ground outs, a pair of grounders over to Easton Rarick on a 6-3. 6-3. One out here, and at least I think, yeah, it is one out. Cade Phillips, the runner on first. Mitch Hempelspech, 1 ball, no strike. So they tried to pick off there, and I looked down, looked up, and I'm not exactly sure how the ball ended up where it did end up at. But Colby Hansen will retrieve it. And now the throw up to second, and nope, he will not be able to glove it in time to make the tag. So he'll take second base on the steal. The pitch comes across for a strike, it's a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Hempelspech. Hansen looks at second, sets, winds, delivers. And this one off the handle of the bat on a 2-hopper there to Eli Mock. Up to second, they'll get the run down here between second and third. And they will tag him out, and now the runner will move to second as a result. So Hempelspech reaches on a fielder's choice. And then he will move, Phillips is tagged out between second and third. 6-5-6 on the tag out. Hempelspech moves to second on the rundown / on the throw, whichever you'd like to call it. And now reset the count here for Callum Hollinger, 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, both of them towards third base into shallow left field. This pitch comes across for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Hollinger. Carter Beck moves into the on-deck circle. Hollinger and Beck, batters 2 and 3 in the lineup here for the Southeast Twins. We're 48 minutes into the ball game there as that pitch comes across for ball number 2. And the next pitch for Kobe Hansen will be pitch number 70. Once again, runner on second is Himmelspech. And that pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-1 as he'll catch the edge on the outside corner of the plate. It's 2-1 now here to Hollinger with Carter Beck on deck and Himmelspech on second, and the Twins leading 4-0 over the Stars. That one's inside. It's batted down there by Chayton Sen. That'll keep Himmelspech on second, and the pitch will come across for a ball and make the count 3 balls and a strike. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Custom Express Car Wash, Gotta Go Driving School, and Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, among others. Certainly appreciate their support to make the broadcast possible. Here's the 3-1 pitch outside. He walks them. Puts runners on first and second, bringing up Carter Beck, who has a pair of singles to center field. He's 2 for 2 here in this contest.
20, Carter Beck.
Two away, and so far the Twins have not scored a run here in the top of the 4th. They haven't scored a run since the top of the 2nd. And we'll see if Kobe Hansen can keep it that way. Pitches through the legs of Chayton Sen. That'll allow the runners to advance 90 feet. First and second to second and third. It's going to be runners advancing on a pass ball. And 1-0. And now here comes that visit to the mound that I wasn't quite ready to predict, but I was thinking maybe sooner than later that I might predict it. Well, they got to it. They beat me to the punch on that one. So, so you got runners on second and third. Himmelspech on third. Hollinger on second. Carter Beck is the batter. It's 1 ball, no strike. And now the conversation will come quickly to a conclusion here, and Kobe Hansen will remain on the mound to try and get out of this inning. Hansen winds up, and the 1-0 pitch is in low for ball 2. Kobe Hansen's next pitch will be pitch 75 of the afternoon. We're here in the top of the 4th already. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's into the backstop. Kobe Hansen races to the plate, but the throw will not make it in time. Sliding in is Himmelspech, and it's now a 5-0 game with Hollinger moving over to third. Three balls and no strikes now here to Beck. And that is a thrown strike, and it's 3-1. Oh, sorry about the camera there, folks. I screwed up there. My fault. That one will be a hit out into left field. That will score another run. It'll be an RBI single here for Beck, and the Twins are up 6-0.
First baseman, number 9, Brody Dorrance.
Brady Dorrance will step up to the plate. That's the 7th hit of the game here for the Twins. Runner goes, and the throw to second is not going to be in time. It'll bounce into center field, and Carter backs in on a head-first slide, taking the steal at second. You got to think if another run scores here that they might have to make some defensive changes here for the Stars. Brody Dorrance, 1 ball, no strike. And the windup and the pitch, and it's in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Pitch 80 for Hansen, according to my numbers unofficially, here on the 1-1. 2 away, he'll glance at second. Glance at second again and deliver. Got it in there just a little bit low, and it's 2 balls and a strike here to Brody Dorrance. So after being held goose-egged in the third, they've put 2 on the board here in the top of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and a big swing and a miss. Ball strike, and apparently I missed something. Apparently that's the third out. I don't know what I missed, but I'll figure it out and let you know. I'll look at the replay. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, took a look at the replay, and it was just a 2-out strikeout. And apparently I only had 1 out instead of 2 recording on my scorebook here, and that was my bad, so. All right, Job Fryer, Easton Rarick, Drew Rarick, batters 2, 3, and 4 for the Stars. 55 minutes into the ball game. First pitch fouled off there by Fryer. He's 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice last time he was at the plate. And that one's fouled off, and that fouled away pitch brought to you by Line & Kugel Summer Shandy. It's 0-2. And there's another one fouled off, and that one right into the Twins' dugout. Remain 0-2. Swing and a miss for a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for Sutter Balog, and the Twins put 1 down here on the Stars and brings up Easton Rarick. Easton Rarick reached on a fielder's choice. That took out the lead runner last time he was at the plate. That lead runner was the guy who just struck out, Job Fryer, and now with nobody on base, Easton Rarick will try and break his 0 for 1 pattern, and this one is going to be sent up into left field. And the catch is not going to be made. Easton Rarick heads into second base. And that'll be charged as an error to the Twins.
First baseman, number 10, Drew Rarick.
So Easton Rarick reaches base on an error. And now Drew Rarick steps up to the plate. And that one's just a little bit inside. Ball 1. Drew Rarick 0 for 1, grounded out to third. Fichter over to Copeland on the throwout last time he was at the plate. Nearing the 1 hour mark of this ball game, and the Stars find themselves down 6-0. That one popped up right field, and the catch is made there by Brody Dorrance, and Easton Eric will stay put at second.
Left fielder number 11, Caden Graff.
Caden Graff, the batter now. Pitch comes across for a ball. Graff 1-for-1, singled over the shortstop's head into left center last time he was at the plate. Now he's got a runner on second. It's Easton Rarick looking for that hit to get the Stars on the board. And he's going to pop this one up, and it's going to be out of play and right onto the roof of the Magnitude broadcast station. Not sure if it rolled forward or backwards. I'm guessing backwards. Otherwise, I probably would have saw it. You probably may have seen it in our camera, too, had it rolled forward. Fouled away, 1-1 the count now here to Caden Graff. Caden Graff looking for that base hit, and he will take strike 2 instead. Sutter Balog has now reached 46 pitches. This will be pitch 47 as we approach the 1 hour mark of the ball game. 1-2. And this one's going to right field. And it is a close one, and it'll be caught. It'll be caught by the second baseman. They'll leave one on base, and that will take care of the 4th inning of play.
Team of the day is starting in Bank Field. The Southeast Winds have a 6-0 lead down in Watertown. West 400 Comets win by a score of 12-7 for Watertown.
And I don't know if you heard that in the background, but the Comets have won 12 by the final score 12-7 over Watertown. I believe that's a doubleheader. I think that's the score of game 1. So we'll get that double checked and let you know. But the Comets win regardless of what it is by the final score of 12-7. And we'll make a quick adjustment on our scoreboard here, as it looks like we need to make an adjustment in the bottom of the 3rd there. There we go. There we go. We got the adjustment made. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network here on Magnitude. All right, welcome back. It's a 6-0 lead for the Twins here, so we've completed 4 innings of play. This is Nathan Unick, and now he'll get on base with a base hit to left field, and he's 2 for 3 now on the day with that hit.
Copeland.
That brings up Spencer Copeland, who's 0 for 2. Fell victim to 2 Buffalo Wild Wings strikeouts. And he's going to crank this one to left field. Left center field, and the catch is made.
Left fielder number 8, Dylan Fry.
Oliver Luck with the catch to record the out. And it's 2 up, 2 down for Dylan Fry. And Fry will foul it off, and it's now a 1-1 count. So 2 down here in the top of the 5th. And the 1-1 pitch. And he'll swing a little dribbler right back out to Colby Hansen. He'll fire it up to first. They got him. It's a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 5th for the Stars as they retire the Twins for the 2nd time with no runs. But they still have a little bit of work to do. They find themselves down 6-0. And coming up to bat here for the Stars, pending changes, will be Chayton Sen, Eli Mock, and Oliver Luck. Batters 6, 7, and 8 when we return from the break here on Magnitude Sports.
the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Chayton Sen is the batter. Inside for a ball, 1-0 here to Chayton Sen. Let's take a look at our YouTube chat here. Jim watching from North Carolina. And he's going to watch Chayton Sen fly out on a low catch. That you couldn't get that any lower to the ground there. And a nice job by Brody Dorrance to record that first down. And Chayton Sen's luck comes just a little bit short of getting a base hit there. And now Eli Mock will try his luck here. And speaking of luck, Oliver is on deck with one away. We'll see those Mock and luck for sure. Maybe Nick Hasbarg in this inning as well, possibly. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Eli Mock. 1 hour and 4 minutes into the ball game. It's 6-0 in favor of the Twins. That one's ripped and it will stay fair. And there'll be a direct ground out to first. And it's 2 up, 2 down here for the Stars, bringing up Oliver Luck. Eli Mock with a 2-hopper that didn't quite roll foul over to first for the second out of the inning. And now here's the pitch to Oliver Luck, high and in. Luck leans back, and it's ball 1. Luck flying out. A little pop out to the first baseman last time he was at the plate. Takes a strike there. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. And this one is going to be reached there by Bullock. He'll spin, fire it over. They got him. A 1-2-3 inning for the Stars here in the 5th. And now we'll move to the 6th. And we'll see if the Twins can add. And the Stars are running out of outs. They have 6 outs to try and get 6 runs. We'll see if they can do it when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, Mason Fichter, 0 for 1. Ground out, hit by a pitch. And he'll foul this one back to his own dugout for strike 1. Broadcast coverage brought to you by mortgage lender Sean Carlson and Town & Country Credit Union, Close Mentor, Signorama, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, and Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School in Fargo. And now he'll be hit by a pitch again. Back-to-back plate appearances. He's hit by a pitch. He reaches base, brings up Cade Phillips. Eric Tianson over at Jim Goda Stadium, probably in the next hour or so, getting ready for the Dakota Fusion game. The women are taking on Rochester United FC. That has a 4 p.m. kick. So that game might get started before our 4 p.m. game that's expected to go a little late here between the Stars and Manitoba. Swing and a miss for a strike there. Once again, the batter is Cade Phillips. He's been to the plate twice. He's drawn walks on both occasions. He's officially 0 for 0 as a result. Kobe Hansen now on 90 pitches tries to pick off Victor on first to no avail. On those 90 pitches, 38 balls and 52 strikes as we're an hour and 8 minutes into the ball game here, and we'll see if the 6th inning is all that they'll put Kobe Hansen on for or not. I guess it'll probably depend on how many runs are scored, and that was close. That was terribly close at first base. But he is back in time. No balls and 2 strikes to Cade Phillips. Phillips, batter 9, will flip it over to the top of the order, and this one's going out into center field, and they'll drop for a hit. They'll not get the throw over to second in time. And that is the 8th hit of the game here for the Twins.
First up, number 11, Mitch Hemmelsbeck.
I think 3 of the 8 hits have gone to that same spot that you just saw that hit go to in this game. 6 runs on 8 hits, no post 400 errors, but the Twins have committed an error themselves. So far, the Twins have left 4 on base, and the Stars have left 2 on base. We're an hour and 10 minutes into the ball game, and it's 0-1 here to Himmelspech. Now make it 1-1. Himmelspech is 0 for 3, a pair of ground outs followed by a fielder's choice. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 runners on. Victor on second, Phillips on first for the Twins. As Hansen looks back, delivers, and that one's ripped and fouled down the third base side and out of play. Runners will touch up. Once again, the Stars need 6 runs on 6 outs, assuming the Twins don't score here in this inning. That pitch is going to miss for a ball. I believe a ball. Yep, and it will be, and it's 2-2. On deck is Callum Hollinger. This one hit hard, 2 bouncer to Easton Rarick, up to second, now over to first. They got the 6-4-3 double play. That puts 2 outs on the board. And that brings up Callum Hollinger.
Center fielder number 23, Callum Hollinger.
So Victor will advance to third on the 6-4-3 double play. And now Callum Hollinger is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, rips one foul and into the bullpen area, or the batting cage area, I should say. That can be found just to the left of deep left field here at Starion Bank Field. And there's the pitch that comes in for a ball. I believe it's 1-1 after the fouled away pitch. One ball, 1 strike. Here to Callum Hollinger, excuse me. Caught the edge for a strike. 1-2. 100 pitches for Hansen, 41 balls, 59 strikes. Here's pitch 101. That one's high over the head of Hollinger for a ball, and they'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're an hour and 12 minutes into this ball game now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third is Mason Victor. And that one's low for a ball. I thought for a moment the umpire was going to hold that left hand up and call the strike, but he did not. He was just pulling his hand up to click the clicker. He'll get a piece of that. It's going to be fouled away at the plate, and it'll remain 3-2. Mason Fichter got to third on a 6-4-3 double play. And we'll see if they can strand him at third. This one hit hard towards third. Eli Mock over to first on the scoop. Got him, and that'll prevent the run from scoring. So they'll leave one stranded on base as we go to the middle of the sixth, and it remains a 6-0 game. And now the Stars, once again, need 6 runs on 6 outs to try and tie this one up. We'll see if they can get the bats going here when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, 6-0 Twins as we move to the bottom of the 6th, and it'll be, let's see here. Nick Hasbargen, who is number 16 and not 15. Let me change that here. And I think we're ready to go now. I need to remember to change that. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Wind up in the delivery, and that one's in for strike 3. And it's a strikeout looking for Nick Hasbargen. That brings us back to the top of the order, Matt Bryant. It'll be his 3rd trip to the plate today. He's 0 for 1. Drew a walk on 4 pitches the first time he was up, and then he struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. We're an hour and 17 minutes into the ball game now as he winds up to deliver the pitch in for a strike, 0-1 here to Matt Bryant. So now they need 6 runs on 5 outs, as 1 out has been recorded here. And the Twins looking to revenge their 12-8 loss to the Stars yesterday. 1 ball, 1 strike, and on the 1-1 count, 60 pitches for Balog now, 15 balls, 45 strikes. Not a bad day on the mound here for Balog. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on, and the 1-1 pitch. Up high for ball 2. The 2-1 is low for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. That one's popped right back there to Balog. He'll pick it up, fire it over into the glove of Copeland for the 1-3 ground out. And that's 2 away, and now they need 6 runs on 4 outs. It's up to Joe Fryer to get the 2-out magic going here for the Stars. Fryer 0 for 2, reached on fielder's choice, struck out last time he was at the plate. This pitch a little bit too far outside for ball 1. Easton Rarick is on deck if Fryer can reach base. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's low for 2 balls, no strikes. Now one's hit into left field. And it'll be caught. And that'll be out number 3, and that'll end the 6th inning of play. So now the Twins look for some insurance runs heading into the top of the 7th. The Stars will get one more chance in the bottom half of the 7th. We'll see if they can come up with a big comeback here when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, let's look at your new pitcher here for the Post 400 Stars. It's Caden Graff, who will take over for Kobe Hansen. His day comes to an end with 104 pitches, 43 balls, and 61 strikes. Caden Graff will face the 3-for-3 Carter Beck, who has 3 singles in this game. One of them to center, the other 2 to left center. And he'll get the strike across to Carter Beck. We'll see Brody Dorrance and Nathan Yunick, depending changes here in the top of the 7th for the Twins. Outside for a ball, 1-1 to carry to Carter Beck. Once again, Carter Beck is 3 for 3. He has a trio of singles, 1 to center field, 1 to left center, and then 1 a little bit more towards left center, more towards left and left center. We'll put it that way, but not quite in left field. 2-1 the count now here to Carter Beck. Graff winds up, delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike, ball, strike in that order on the 4 pitches here from Caden Graff to Carter Beck. And Caden Graff will try and end Carter Beck's 1,000 batting average in this game. A little bit low there for a ball, and it's the full count now here to Carter Beck. And he'll pop that one foul, and he'll fight it off for another pitch. Down in the right field and out of play. Strike, ball, strike, ball, and fouled away. 3-2 pitch number 2, and this one grounded hard towards first. It's scooped up by Drew Rarick. He'll step on the bag, and that'll retire Carter Beck, and he's no longer perfect. He's now 3 for 4 with 3 singles and a ground out to first. Brody Dorrance will step up to the plate now. Oh for 2. Pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Dorrance 0 for 2. He walked the first time up, then he'd fly out to left field, and then he would strike out swinging. This one will ricochet off into the backstop for ball 2, so it's 2-0 now here to Brody Dorrance. 1 away, an hour and 22 minutes, time of the game. Caden Graff on pitch number 10. And that pitch number 10 comes in low for ball 3, and that's 3-0 here to Brady Dorrance. On deck is Nathan Yunick, and the pitch is in for a strike, 3-1. Cash in that free strike coupon, Caden Graff will, and see if he can get a pair of strikes following that 3-0 count. This one, hard hit and a diving Eli Mott couldn't stop it. It'll roll into left field, and that'll be good for the 9th hit of the game here for the Twins.
Designated hitter number 4, Nathan Unick.
So Nathan Unick will step up to the plate now. Runner on first. Unick 2 for 3, a single, strikeout, a single, and now another single. And that'll move Dorrance up to second. And that's the 10th hit of the ball game here for the Twins.
Right fielder number 7, Spencer Copeland.
Copeland 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a fly out to left center. It was caught by Oliver Luck. So you got runners on first and second. Brady Dorrance on second. Nathan Yannick on first. And now the throw to third. They got him. They got him, and they got him before the umpire even said they got him. That was an easy call to make. Takes care of the lead runner. Throw out on the stolen base attempt, and Yannick remains at first, and it's now 2 balls and no strikes here to Spencer Copeland, who's 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Here's the pitch, and that one's fouled off to the first base side, and it's 2-1. The Stars 2-0 in pool play, and they would love to win this game and go to 3-0, but they're going to have a tough time in the bottom of the 7th, and they have 2 away and a big out coming up here. Here's the 2-1. Ooh, and that hits him, and now there's 2 runners on. Spencer Copeland will reach via hit by a pitch, and I'll bring up Dylan Fry.
A balk has been called, no pitch.
Okay, a balk was called prior to the hit by a pitch. So either way, it'll put Copeland on first, and if the balk remains official, move Yannick up to third. And then that would put runners on the corners, per se. Looks like the official's going over to give an explanation to the post 400 dugout. All right, so they will call a balk. But the balk happened before the hit by a pitch. And I don't know if Yannick tried to steal third and got there, or.
Fielder number 8.
Okay, so we'll undo that. So runners on first and second. Yannick on second. Copeland reaches first on the balk. And now it's Dylan Fry. Yannick a little bit too far off second. And if Bryant or Rarick was playing closer to second base, they may have been able to throw him out. Now they'll meet at the mound and talk things over here. 1 ball, no strike here to Dylan Fry is the count. Runners on. Nathan Yannick on second. Spencer Copeland on first. And they'll visit things over here. Caden Graff, 10 balls, 8 strikes on 18 pitches. We're an hour and 27 minutes into the ball game. Broadcast coverage brought to you by mortgage lender Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. Clothes Mentor, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate. Mike and Ike's, Sinorama, Sweet Shots in Fargo, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill. Jeff Weber, Gotta Go Driving School, Custom Express Car Wash, Runnings Buffalo Wild Wings, Touchmark, Knickerbocker, Star Yon Bank, and Post 400 Baseball, bringing you coverage of the Stars and select games for the Astros and Comets this season here on Magnitude Sports. Once again, the count is 1 ball, no strike to Dylan Fry. We have 2 out and 2 runners on here in the top of the 7th. And the Twins, ooh, that one hit him on the helmet, and now the bases are loaded. Man, good thing the helmet was on. Can't imagine. That one would have knocked him out for good had the helmet not been on. Yikes. Close call there. So now Frey will reach via hit by a pitch, and now load the bases for Mason Fichter. And a base hit here could seal the game for the Stars. I mean, they're already down 6-0. And that's a hill in itself to climb in the bottom of the 7th. Now the bigger hill is to get that third out before another run scores. And that one's hit hard towards third. One bouncer, they'll get the force out on third on Copeland, and that'll take care of business. They'll strand 3 on base here in the top of the 7th.
3 stranded. That'll last the 7th, 6-0. Favorite Stars.
6 runs on 11 hits. They leave a total of 8 on base so far, and now the Stars need 6 to win. Check that, 6 to tie or 7 to win when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. Easton Rarick, Drew Rarick, Caden Graff. Batters 3, 4, and 5 for the Stars. They will be the last 3 hopes to try and get a 6-run inning here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-0. And that one's low for 2 balls and no strikes. And Sutter Balog will try and finish this one off. He's at 68 pitches right now. There's pitch 69, and it's inside and low for ball 3. Stars need 6 to force the 8th or 7 to walk off and win. There's a strike at 3-1. 70 pitches for Balog, 22 balls and 48 strikes, 90 minutes into the ball game. And that'll walk him. That one come off the turf and hit the umpire in the left arm. He'll shake it off. So Rarick reaches base on the walk and now brings up the brother Drew Rarick. Drew Rarick 0 for 2, grounded out to third, a fly out to the second baseman, Cade Phillips, in shallow right, and now a visit to the mound here for the Twins. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Custom Express Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Runnings, Sweet Shots in Fargo, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Touchmark Knickerbocker, Starion Bank, Clothes Mentor, Mike and Ike, Sinorama, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, and mortgage lender Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. Certainly appreciate all their support for making broadcast coverage of the Stars and select coverage of the Aces and Comets, or check that, the Comets and Astros is what I meant to say, not Aces. They both start with an A, so an honest mistake. The pitch comes in for a nasty strike on Drew Rarick, 0-1. Nasty if you're a Post 400 fan, a great strike if you're a Twins fan. 0-1. And the pitch, that one fired off foul, first base side and out of play, and it's 0-2. Got a sunny sky and 79 degrees here. A little toss over to first there, try and get the runner out, but not much happening there. 0-2, nobody out in the pitch. And that one's popped off, I believe, the left shoulder blade of the catcher, Carter Beck. And it'll remain 0-2. Shoulder pad is what I should say. Of course, the shoulder pad covering the shoulder blade. Well, not really. It's kind of in the back. Swing and a miss. Rarick goes down on strikes, and that's out number 1. And now they get the runner out on first, and that's out number 2.
Pitcher number 11, Caden Graff.
Caden Graff with 2 outs will try and pull off some magic here for the Stars. He'll take the first pitch for a strike. While Balog will try and finish off 7 innings of play, giving up only 1 hit. And that one's going to be popped up, and first base side running after is Copeland. He makes the grab, and that does it. Your final score in this one, the Stars get shut out by the score of 6-0. 1 hour and 33 minutes, time of the game. It says 6-1 there, but it's not 6-1. I'm not sure how that got up there. Let's see if we can remove that here really quick. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that's the correct final score right there. 6 runs. Let me double check my numbers here. 6 runs on 11 hits. The Twins commit 1 error. They leave a total of 8 on base in the post 400 Stars. No runs on 1 hit, and they leave 2 on base in the contest. That's going to wrap it up for this one here. The next game scheduled for 4 o'clock. We'll see if it starts at 4, but make a mental note that it might be about 30 to 60 minutes later, as I know their game was potentially delayed up north with their other opponent. So we'll see how that one rolls along. Don't forget, starting at 4 o'clock, the Dakota Fusion women take on Rochester United. That's live here on Magnitude Sports. The Stars follow the Twins here on Magnitude Sports, and the Stars will have Manitoba coming up somewhere between the 4 and 5 o'clock hour here on Magnitude Sports as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you again soon here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.